Hi, this is Nick Crawford, and this is my EDP 279 video, and it's regarding smartboards in the social studies classroom. So why would we want to use smartboards in the social studies classroom? Most people think that social studies is just a regurgitation of facts, memorizing certain presidents and then telling the teacher when they were president, what number they are, etc. Social studies is so much more than this, especially when you look at the geographical aspects of it. Not memorizing, but understanding different physical features that go into the United States would be key for a student to understand different things such as plateaus, hills, and understanding that different countries have different physical features to them. The smartboard allows for this learning to be very easy and interactive, just in the fact that with things such as that you'll see later in the presentation, such as Google Maps and other websites that have fun quizzes for the students to take. The smartboards really allow instant access for all the students. It doesn't require you to get laptops for all the students to be able to use. It's at their fingertips. The teacher just has to understand how certain aspects work, and that's what this video is about. So now we know why we want to use smartboards in the social studies classroom. Let's look at some of the things that you can actually use when you're in the classroom. This website here, which is almouse.com, does a really good job of presenting different types of maps and helping students have a fun way of discovering what country and what capital go with that country. In this example, you can hover over the country, telling you what the country's name is, and along with the capital that goes with it. If you click on it, I know in this example you won't be able to see, but in some cases there's little links you can click on that actually, when you click on it, gives you the pronunciation of that country. So a country like Mongolia, whose capital I cannot pronounce to save my life, is going to be much harder for students to understand. Thus, this voiceover will be able to help them a lot with understanding how to say certain words and things like that. Google Maps is another website that most people have heard of that can be very beneficial using the smartboard. Almouse.com has many options such as quizzes and voiceovers announcing countries, but Google Maps allows students to truly look at the physical features of all these countries. As you can see, the further north you go in this picture, more snow, such in the areas around Iceland and whatnot. The further south you go, you get more green and northern Brazil, South America area. Another cool thing about Google Maps is if you were to zoom in here, that different people have taken pictures in certain areas. You can click on that area, show up students their picture, and they will be able to see what the Amazon River looks like on a picture. Easy access right there, no other searching needed. If you were to also, on some options, there's a webcam that you can use. If you were to click on the webcam, it gives the students a video of that area, showing them what's going on, what it looks like in real time. Videos are another way that smartboards are key to students' engagement. Videos allow students to be able to be in a time period and not have a teacher essentially just lecture at them telling them about the time period. It gives them a primary view of a certain thing, such as maybe like a president's speech of some sorts. Primary documents, although important, should be used sparingly, but with the use of smartboards, teachers can have access to primary documents when they are necessary, and the smartboard is a great way to do this, much more affordable than buying a whole thing of laptops. And the teacher, being at the smartboard, not only can control it when they want to, but can have students come up and play around with the things, such as on Google Maps, that students can go up there, zoom in on certain aspects, and they can do cool things such as find their house or something like that. So much like the almouse.com, shepherdsoftware.com, which is the website you're seeing on the slide right now, has many different quizzes that can be offered to students. This is just another example of different ways in which teachers can use the internet and smartboards to be able to engage the students in a way that most students haven't been able to be engaged before. Students tend to have to read out of books, which we all know is very boring, and listen to teachers lecture, which is even worse. This gives them a different way to be able to understand the information and if students are more engaged in learning the material, they're going to be able to understand it much better, and they're going to be able to have a better sense of understanding the material. So the bottom line is, are smartboards worth it? My answer would be yes. Very interactive, they help engage the students, and they give them knowledge that they need to know about the physical world surrounding them. Things such as Google Maps, owlmouse.com give them quizzes, help the students understand the physical terrain, as well as the areas that are, on the earth that they may not have access to prior. As opposed to a teacher just going up there and lecturing about Brazil, giving them visual images that every student can see at the same time. Is this new technology that's just going to be able to benefit generations for years to come? Bottom line is, smartboards are worth it no matter what class you're teaching. And in social studies, with the use of maps and quizzes and pictures that you can use with the videos as well, I feel that smartboards are definitely worth it, and almost going as far as saying that they are a must-have in social studies classrooms. I hope this video was informative, and that is it.